What up, everybody? It's your boy G underscore Money Raiders coming to you with another episode of My Take. Coming to you about the Raiders Dallas game yesterday. I just wanted to give you my take and my insight of what I see with the Raiders so far this preseason. Just to let you know that I'll be doing this show weekly. After each and every game, I'll give you my take of what's going on with the team. You know, give you my feed on how the team looks offensively, defensively, and special teams. I usually, you know how I do it. I start with the offense and let you know what I've seen in the offense as far as everything goes, who's doing what, when, why. So start with the running game. You know, Marshawn looked great. DeAndre Washington looked great. Need to see a little bit more of Jalen Richard. I believe that you'll get more of his playing time in the regular season as the season goes along. Derek Carr did phenomenal. Phenomenal job. Not worried about him. He's locked in. He's ready to go. So there's no need to really get on that. EJ Manuel and Connor Cook. It's going to be a battle to find out who's going to be our backup quarterback. Because I'm not too keen on neither one of them being our backup quarterback and being solid. Now they might play differently and better with the number one offense, running with the wide receivers and everything. So who knows? In the offensive line, number one offensive line, they might be a little bit better because that backup offensive line didn't give him enough time to me. I mean, Connor did some good things in the end. It was good that in the end that he almost brought the team back with a touchdown and at the end. But overall, offensively, the wide receivers look great. The offensive line look great. Derek Carr looks great. So the number one offense looks ready to go. Phenomenal. Cooper looked great. Crabtree looked great. Even our boy Cordell Patterson got in on a touchdown. I would have liked to see a little bit more play from the tight end position. Derek throwing the ball to the tight ends, but hey, it is what it is. Defensively, I liked what I saw from the first string defense. Now, I know everybody been getting on our defense case on how the way they are. But we have to remember, defense takes longer to come together. They have to learn how to gel with one another. And with new guys coming in this year, everybody's not there last year. You're missing a lot of key components on your defense from last year. So even though we still have the same D coordinator, you still have a lot of guys coming in that has to learn this system. And you got a lot of new guys on the defensive side because remember, in this draft, we went defense heavy in the draft. So it's going to take them a little time to learn how to gel again with one another. We'll see how things go in the end as far as the defense goes. I mean, everybody did pretty much pretty good to me in my book. I like to see a little bit more pressure up the middle. I mean, Eddie did okay. Number 90, I can't think of what's his name, Tester, something like that. He did really good. Getting in and getting his first sack of the preseason. I like to see, like I said, more to guys on defense get some more playing time to get their feet wet so they can really understand this defense. Because, like I said, defense, you need time for them guys to gel. Too many penalties in this game to me. More in the latter than in the beginning, in the latter stage, because you got a lot of young players and guys were getting beat. So we'll see how that works out in the end. Special teams were great. I don't know about y'all. What y'all feel about Janikowski missing that extra point in the game? That's another kick. Either was blocked the first game in the Cardinals game, and this one he missed. I don't know about y'all, but I think it's time to go with Trevecchio. Move on. Get some younger blood in there as far as moving on with the kickers. I mean, that's my take. I mean, my whole outlook on it is, Janikowski is getting up there. He was our first round draft pick in 2000. He's been there for a while. So, other than that, pretty much the game itself went fairly well to me. Even though I know we didn't win the game, but for me, the game itself went pretty well. Um, I liked the play of our linebackers. They did much better this time against the run. This time, the number one defense. Um, After a while, when the twos and the threes came in, them Dallas guys start getting open, and you had the linebackers who weren't doing what they were supposed to or being out of spot, overrunning plays, shooting gaps that they weren't supposed to be in, and the edges weren't set. So you just saw that Dallas started to, come back and just get their running game going in the end. So, I mean, we have to remember, we got one more game coming up against Seattle. So I would like to see the offense run a few plays. The number one offense with Carr. I like to see Carr run one because they didn't play in game one. So to me, I like to see them play one more time to get some plays in, to kind of warm up themselves of seeing what they're going to be like, this coming next month. Running with the first team against Tennessee Titans, because you got some stuff that you're gonna want to do and see how things was going. It's good to see Obi Melifonwu out there playing. He did some pretty good things. Number 90, Hester, I think that's his name. He did really good. I like what I seen from him. Overall, Lee didn't get caught up in a lot of stuff, but he did get caught in a few of the plays, with Lyman. But like I say, what defensive player doesn't get caught up in a lot of plays where offensive linemen get to where they're supposed to? I mean, they get paid just like, defense gets paid. So like I said, it's going to take some time for this defense to gel. 'Cause like I said, we went heavy oriented in the draft to get our defense up to par. And, we don't have everybody there. So as far as I'm hearing, that Garyon Conley is going to be heading way in. Hopefully he'll be back to where he can at least get one game in before the season starts. Kind of get his feet wet. Like I said, we saw Obi. Obi did great. Man, my boy, Shalom Lumani. Man, he is really, really good. He's really good. I like to see him also in there doing his thing with the number ones. I think they need to find a way to get him in there, to me, defensively. So, like I say, in that game, it was good to see that the offense got the 20 points. Good to see the defense also got the turnover as well. That was great, pass rush to, get to the quarterback on the second string unit to get that interception. Well, fumble recovery is what they called it, to get the touchdown. So that was great to see. But overall, I'm still pretty satisfied with how the game went. I would like to know what you guys think. You know me. I tell you all the time. I listen to 95.7 the game, and I listen to Papa and Bonte. And Greg Papa put a notion of saying that the way the defense looks so far, that the offense is going to have to score 500 or so points. And so, with that being said, because the offense is going to be our best defense, is what they think. I want to know what you guys think. I mean, I like to get some comments below of seeing what people say, think, and feel. So, you know me. Subscribe, press the like button. I want to know what you guys think and feel. This is our 2017-18 Oakland Raiders, and we're getting ready to head into the season. We got one more game in the preseason against Seattle, and we'll see how everything goes. So, like I said, once again, like and subscribe to my page. I respond to everything, what people say, good or bad, doesn't matter. I just love the Raiders, and I just want to get everybody's opinion this year. So this your boy G_Money Raider signing out. Peace, love, and I want to give a shout out to everybody in Texas. I hope everybody's doing well. That's why I wore my Raiders Texas shirt today. Because, I know we played Dallas, but I got family out there in Texas. And I know that they're all doing okay, and it's good to know that they're doing okay. So, peace and love, happiness. Peace out, Raider Nation.